Hey y'all, welcome back to another car conversation. I'm not sure why I'm singing, but you know what? Today's a beautiful day. It is 55 degrees outside, and as you can see, the sun is out. And because it is so nice, y'all, I done opened up the sunroof. Look at that, because I want the air to come in. Plus, I was hot. I had to take my little jacket off. So y'all, I just left from getting this wig of mine done, and I'm so thankful to have it up now, so it's not all in my way. And I'll probably keep it pent up like this, not this same hair, of course, but for a month. So when I go back in 2 weeks, I'll get it pulled up again, and then I'll keep it down a month and just alternate, you know, because it's getting hot outside. Nobody will feel like being bothered with hair. Anyway, I'm going to ask that you all pray for me. I need you all to pray for me. Y'all, I have been on a roll today. Can I just tell you that? This morning, I had not one, but two Boston cream donuts. And when I pulled up to the window at Dunkin' Donuts, I said I was only going to have one. But that little voice said, Michelle, get two, girl. You deserve it. So I did. And I went and I enjoyed both of them. You hear what I say? I'm not even going to lie. And y'all don't tell nobody, because I'm not. It was so good that I even licked the little chocolate that was inside the bag. And if you know me, then you know Michelle ain't licking no chocolate out of no bags. But it was too good to let it go to waste. So now, because it's the month of March, okay, guess what I'm having, y'all? Bam! Can y'all see that? Can you see the green? Look at that. I'm having my Shamrock Shake. Now, when I left the McDonald's, the lady came to the window with this big old smile on her face. And she was like, hey, mommy, I saw all that whipped cream. I said, ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. I didn't know whipped cream came with it. Now, I don't do the whipped cream. I really don't do dairy. That's why if you know me, then you know I only drink lactate milk. Now, I can do soy milk and or almond milk. I just don't put soy and almond milk in my cereal, because for me, it changes the flavor of the cereal. And if I'm eating shredded wheat, or I'm having Fruit Loops or Lucky Charms or whatever, I want the cereal to taste like the cereal, not soy charms. You understand what I'm saying? So I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it came with cream. She said, oh, no worries, mommy. You just pull over to space number 1. So she brought me out another one without the whipped cream. Now, here's the caveat, though. I have to take my lactate pills. Can y'all see that? Now, you only really have to take 2. Some people can get away with 1. I always take 2. But you have to take it with your first sip or your first bite of dairy in order for it to be effective. Now, you get 6 on a sleeve. You see 3 are gone? Because I wanted to make sure I took 3. Because I don't want no problems. Like I tell people all the time, having gas is a natural part of life. I don't care about that. I just don't like that uncomfortable rumbling that I get in my stomach. So that's why, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to get my camera just right here. That's why I do the lactate pills, because I don't want no problems. Now, before I jump into my video, I wasn't sure if I showed you guys my new earbuds, and the company is called Curtine, I guess that's how you say it. But this is the little case that it comes in. Look at that. And it has the charging cord that goes right here in the back. And so when you open it up, bam, this is what it looks like. These are my earbuds. This is the left one, right here. This is the left one, this is the right one. Now, the only reason I'm not going to pull them out is because once you take them out of here and it disconnects with the little whatever that little charging thing is in the back, it will automatically sync up with my phone, and you'll hear your headset is connected. So you don't have to push anything. It just automatically does it when you take it out this case. So we're going to leave it in the case, but I just wasn't sure if I showed that to you all. And I think it was only like $28 from Amazon. So I like it, and we're going to move on. Let's jump into today's topic, y'all, because this is a good one. So today's topic is, you are what you choose to become. You are what you choose to become. So I have a few quotes I'm going to share with you, and then I'm going to drive on down the road and unpack this a little bit. So this quote is it's unknown, and it says, why did you give up on your dream? Why did you settle? Why did you let that dream go? The dream that meant so much to you, why did you let it go? Was it because you listened to those around you, those that didn't reach their own dream? Did you listen to them when they opposed their limits on you? And like I said, I'm not sure who the guy was that was giving this quote, so I can't quote the name. And then this one is by Les Brown. It says, if you want to make this your decade, you've got to start saying yes to your life. Yes to your potential. Don't worry about your circumstances. Don't worry about your age. Ooh, come on, somebody. And then this one is by Dr. Billy Alsbrooks. And he says, think like a champion, speak like a champion, and then work it out. Grind 120% all day, every day. Stop making excuses. Come on, somebody, because we make too many excuses. Here's another unknown. We make excuses. You can't make excuses and be successful at the same time. It's not going to work. See, excuse and success don't live on the same street. Ooh, come on, somebody. This next quote is by Walter Bond, and he says, if you believe in yourself, you see excuses are a way that you handicap yourself. Don't handicap yourself because you've been trained and you've been allowed to make excuses to justify everything. And I'm going to put all these quotes in the description box. Here's another one that's unknown. And it says, time is free, but it's priceless. Y'all, listen up. Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. Come on, somebody. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. Once you've lost it, you can never get it back. This one right here had me wanting to put my offering in the plate and have the benediction and going on home. And then this one is another unknown. It says, your dream is only a dream until it has a plan. You can dream of the kind of life you want. You can dream of the kind of change you want. You can dream of the kind of future you want. But until you wake up and begin to plan to get there, it will only be a dream. Come on, somebody. And last but not least, another quote by Les Brown. And the question is, if you died today, what dreams, what ideas, what voice will die with you? The wealthiest place in the planet is not the Far East where there's oil in the ground. It's not in South Africa where the diamond mines are. He said the wealthiest place on the planet is the cemetery. There you'll find greatness that we've never seen. And I've shared with you all that quote before. And the reason why he says that is because so often we have all of these plans and these dreams and what have you, and we don't act on them. And they're great plans, and they could have taken you far in life had you acted on them. So you guys, I want to well, he's just sitting there, so we're gonna go on. I need you all to really understand what I'm talking about when I say that what did I say my topic was? You are what you choose to become. Okay? And don't think for a minute. See, here's the thing. You can't choose for me what I will become. God can, but you can't. But I am what I choose to become. If I decide to sit around and do absolutely nothing, I choose to become an individual who just does nothing. If I choose to work hard, then I will become a hard worker. So if you have ideas and goals and plans and dreams for a business or a book or whatever it is that you've been thinking about doing, I need you to start acting on it. Because as I shared with you before, until you act on it, all you have is a plan or an idea. If you want it to come to fruition, you've got to do something. And the biggest thing that you'll notice in the quotes that I shared today was the fact that everybody talked about how we have to stop making excuses. You know, let me close this, you guys, because I'm getting too much wind resistance here. Everybody in the quotes that I shared talked about excuses. I can't believe I'm cutting my AC on, but it's hot and I just don't want to roll the windows down. And we're good at it. Have you all noticed that some of you all have become a master at excuses? You have. Because at one point in time in my life, I realized that I had become a master of excuses. Oh, honey, I had an excuse for everything. Well, the reason why I can't do this is because of that. The reason why I can't do that is because of the other. Honey, let me tell you something. I'm not sure what is going on with this color balance here, but hopefully it'll work itself out. And I'm going to need the tow truck to stay in their lane. AAA. I digress. But yeah, I had become a master. Like some people are a master of disguise. I had become a master of excuses. And if I didn't do something, I always had an excuse for why. Well, I'm not going to do this because somebody else is already doing it. Or what if I put all my time and energy into doing whatever and it doesn't work out? Or something happens and then I go, see, I'm so glad that I didn't bother doing whatever it was that I was going to do because it wasn't going to work out. But the truth of the matter is I didn't even try. So I need you all starting today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, and not next year. I need you starting today to stop making excuses. Can you all promise me that you can do that? Because there is so much to do. There is so much inside of you that you could be sharing with the rest of the world, but your excuses are what's holding you back. And the sad reality is that you feel justified by your excuses. Some of you feel comforted by your excuses. Come on now, I know you do because I've been down that road. I was afraid to put myself out there as a life coach. Specifically, what I'm moving more into is doing life coaching for individuals who need an accountability coach. And so I was afraid to put myself out there because I was afraid people were going to say, well, what makes you able to talk to me about making excuses and holding me accountable? You understand what I'm saying? So I was afraid to do that. Then that little voice said, Michelle, guess what? If you don't start promoting yourself, who's going to know that you're a life coach? Who's going to know that you're an accountability coach? Nobody's going to know that. Who's going to know that speaking is what you do, what you've always done? Who's going to know that? Nobody. So if you don't promote yourself, nobody else is going to promote yourself. And honey, I came up with all kinds of excuses. I have a notebook. When I say notebook, actually what I mean is I have vision books from the last few years where I wrote down all these great ideas of things that I wanted to do in terms of workshops and retreats, which, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys while I was sitting under the hairdryer, I wrote up, come on y'all, I wrote up my whole agenda. Well, I'm going to say 90% of it, because I still have to come up with the class topics that I want to talk about. But I decided I'm not going to do it this year just because, we're still in the throes of COVID. I don't care what people say. And they try to say, oh, we're through this. We need to get back to business as usual. You going on with that. I'm going to wait till next year. And I'm thinking fall, where I want to do a retreat. And I've been talking about doing a retreat. And this is going to be a mind-body wellness retreat. And it will be complete with, we will journal in the morning. We will journal in the afternoon. You'll have 2 spiritual walks where you just walk for 30 minutes. And all I need you to do is just think, clear your mind. And then after your walk, you're going to get into your journal and write down what you thought about while you were walking. So that's not the time for you to be kikiing and all of that other good stuff. It's the time for you to just really think. And then, so that's going to be on Friday. And then on Saturday, I'll actually have classroom time for you. And we'll still have our walks and all that other good stuff. But again, I'm telling you guys, stop making excuses. Now is the time for you to start living your best life. That's it. That's my time. Let me take another sip. Hold, please. Yo, this is so good. So now is the time. You can do it. Get out there and let's make it happen. If you're new to watching my videos, thank you for joining me. I tend to vlog every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. If this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. So glad to see you. I missed you guys. You guys know the drill. You know my spiel. I love each and every one of you to the moon and back, and nothing will ever change that. I'm always going to love you. I'm always going to be your biggest cheerleader because I want to see you succeed. Stop making excuses and become anything that you want to become. Until tomorrow's vlog, take care.